Does this Jackery have enough to keep me warm for 2 nights in single digit weather? Let's find out. So have you guys ever noticed something with the wind, with the trees? Let that cook probably for maybe another 5 minutes or so. Real pretty morning. So looks like our biscuits are about done. I'll let that cook up. That's kind of some interesting gravy there, if you ask me. Battery pack charged so I can kind of survive another night because it's supposed to get really cold tonight. Pretty minimal. I don't need much to stay warm. I don't need much to survive. 6 watts and at basically 40%. Every time I come here, I can never get it because someone's always here. This is the first time I've been able to get this spot in probably my entire life. You know, so I'm going to take it as a win. 90 watts versus like 10. So I'm going to just kind of let it run off of the Forerunner for a little bit, see if I can get my charge. What's going on, YouTube? We decided to go for a little camping trip. I don't know if we're going to do this for 1 night or 2 night, but they are calling for some weather where I'm at currently. You wouldn't think it with all the blue skies, but check out this view I got right here. This is right from camp, and I got some lakefront property right here. Ooh, just a little bit I'm wandering around. That wind is coming in and it's getting cold fast. So I think I'm gonna get the camper all set up. I did bring the diesel heater and make some changes. So I know I've been trying to get some snow content for you guys. I'm trying. Colorado just ain't getting any snow. This location I'm at right now, they're calling for maybe a dusting. So we got camp set up, just basic stuff again. Campfire pit. I'm gonna use this little table, solar panel, and then whenever I'm ready, I'll get my diesel heater hooked up as well. So for this trip, I'm gonna make some chicken noodles, lemon spicy chicken noodle soup. Then I am gonna do some biscuits and gravy in the morning. I kind of regret not bringing a fishing pole. I actually thought this lake would be frozen, but it's not. There's no sign of ice or anything, so I regret that, but not much I can do about it. Since they fishing right now might actually be pretty good. A little, I think it's like 12:20, 12:30 right now, so it's still pretty early, but we're gonna kind of go explore tomorrow. We'll see what is in store for tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna get in the Forerunner and we're gonna go explore down by the lake for a little bit. So we found some snow and ice. It's actually, even for this being in the shade, this is still really warm here. So I found me some ice behind me. Oh yeah, pretty thick. I'm not gonna go out real far because there actually is open water not far from me, but so we're back at camp. I'm gonna make me a little bit of grilled cheese. Already got some of it cooking already. Just gonna let that go just a little bit more to get that cheese a little melted. And look at this beautiful grilled cheese. It's gonna taste pretty good too. Look at that. So I got my diesel heater hooked up. Let me show you kind of some things I made a change on. I bought an insulated hose, so there's actually insulation inside this black part. Then I just kind of made a coupler to fit in there, so that's all nice and tight. Same thing down in here. And then I think this will help keep a lot more heat in with a little bit of insulation in there. So, and it kind of blends in so you don't see that silver uh, heat duct. So I think this looks a little better and kind of a little less noticeable. So I'm really excited to see how much of a difference this makes, because I just looked at weather. We're going to get into, we're going to be right around freezing. I've been in colder, but I want to see the difference, or be a good one to test to see, because a lot of the stuff I've done with that diesel heater has been on around the freezing mark anyway. So I want to see if it makes a difference temperature wise. So I think it's a good thing to check. We're getting kind of into the early evening, late afternoon. You can see behind me the clouds are just absolutely gorgeous. You can kind of see the lake right there. So you can see I'm bundled up pretty good. I got a fleece hoodie on along with my puffy, because that wind, it just cuts you right through. And I'm actually wearing my uh, overalls as well. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually pretty warm. So as you can see, it looks like we are getting a storm brewing in. It's looking pretty cloudy for sure, but it's still going to make for a pretty good evening. So have you guys ever noticed something with the wind, with the trees? I'm going to point something out with you guys. So right now the wind is coming towards me, towards my face. And if you look at the trees, you can kind of see what way the wind's coming, so you know what way to set up your camp the best. So if you look, here's a perfect example. So see this tree, even this one here. See how they're all going this way? And currently the wind is blowing this way, and it's been blowing this way all day. So when I went to go set up my camper, I have it basically where the wind is blowing straight to the back side. So when I get up against the camper like this, when I'm up against it right here, there's no wind. But when I come out over here, where I don't have the camper blocking it, the wind, I'll feel the wind, I'll catch the wind. So we got our chicken noodle soup pretty much done. I just got to add some lemon juice in there. And then I'm going to throw in a little bit of some seasoning. Let that cook probably for maybe another 5 minutes or so. And then this will be ready to enjoy. Our lemon chicken noodle soup is done. I'm going to go ahead and pull it off the fire. Enjoy this meal. Oh, good morning, guys. Slept pretty good. I had the diesel heater run a little bit before I went to bed. And then I have it running right now. I'm just gonna, like, sure, it didn't get as cold as I thought last night. I think it actually stayed above freezing. But the sun's about to get up. It looks like it's actually gonna be a pretty cloudy day today. So I want to see how my solar charges on recharging my battery pack. Real pretty morning. Ooh, it's going to be a gorgeous morning. You can already see behind me the start of the sunrise. Just kind of, it's actually darker out than it looks. The camera's making it a little brighter. What? Look at the view we're going to get here in a minute. All right, so I only ran the diesel heater for a little bit, but I want to see how much fuel I got left. I do think this new hose made a little bit of a difference. I don't know if it made much, but it did. Fuel, I think it was about half a tank when I started. Oh, I didn't burn much at all. You know, I've been real happy with this diesel heater, except for this cap or the tank, one of the two, it leaks constantly. Probably get some breakfast going here. I'm gonna actually kind of get myself some warmer clothes on here in a minute, and I don't know if we're gonna get good solar today, because it's supposed to get really cold tonight, and for me to, we're talking like 0 degrees, if not colder, but I don't want to be here without some sort of heat. I'll be frozen. So I want to try to see if I can get a little bit of solar coming through to charge my battery pack because I know it's gonna get cold enough tonight that I'm definitely gonna want it. I mean, I got warm sleeping bags and things like that, but I know it won't be enough. So we're gonna see if we can uh, maybe hopefully get a little solar. I want to see what my battery did. Yeah, so I only burned through a little bit of battery. Oh, we're having a beautiful sunrise. That sun's starting to come up. We're gonna do just our I already popped it, but we're just gonna do our normal biscuits and gravy, and I'm gonna slow cook this because this pit actually cooks way too fast. So I'm actually gonna slow cook these. We'll see. Hopefully they don't burn, but we'll find out together. And let it cook to the side a little bit. Because like I say, they're gonna cook insanely fast. I mean, look, they're already getting brown. They're almost burnt in a way already. But yeah, they're gonna cook insanely fast. So looks like our biscuits are about done. They actually came out pretty good. I never cooked them this way before. I got some a little burnt, but they're not bad. I mean, they actually came out pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my gravy going. I'm just gonna do just some Libby's country sausage gravy. All right, so we're just gonna do, ooh, hot. We're just gonna do probably 2 scoops. It's probably all we need. All right. So there's our gravy. I'll let that cook up. That's kind of some interesting gravy there, if you ask me. All right, so we got the gravy heated up. Just split the biscuits in half, and they were still doughy inside. So I'm gonna let them cook over the fire a little bit to just get them cooked. So they're gonna be you can kind of see they're a little doughy. So I'm gonna just kind of let them crisp up a little bit, and it's not gonna take much. All right, so I got everything stirred together. Looks pretty good for a simple biscuits and gravy. Yeah, it's turning to be a beautiful morning. The wind actually stopped for a little bit. It's actually just a light breeze. It feels actually pretty good. But I'm gonna finish eating up some breakfast. I'm debating today. I need to get my uh, battery pack charged so I can kind of survive another night because it's supposed to get really cold tonight. So I'm debating if I should, I don't know, I need to get my solar working. On this cloudy day, I don't know if I'm gonna have a whole lot of solar to charge enough to get that battery pack to what I need it to be. Uh, so I'm kind of playing today by ear a little bit. So we are late December. It doesn't look like snow in Colorado. I mean, it's actually, there's no snow up on the peaks. This big lake should be frozen. But with it still being late December, it still gets cold. I mean, it's right around freezing right now. And best ways I found to stay warm is layers, stay away from cotton. I always like to use the campfire pit because it's actually kind of nice to have it where I can set it up really anywhere and I don't have to chase wood. I think a wood fire gets a lot hotter, but this just makes it a little easier for me to just shut off and go. It works. So again, just think layers, have some sort of heat source with you. If you guys are staying in a tent, I recommend, you can still use a diesel heater in a tent. But you can always do the hot water in the bottle. You can do hand and feet warmers. I mean, it's kind of endless what you can do to stay warm, but just kind of think layers. I guess that's the best way. And just kind of, always be prepared. Your greatest heater, especially if you have your car around you, is your car. So always make sure it's got at least a half a tank of gas, if not more. You can always stay warm that way. Like I say, my setup is pretty minimal. I don't need much to stay warm. I don't need much to survive. Not having running water in winter is probably the hardest struggle, I think, while camping because I'm doing everything off of jugs. So my pan got a little dirty and well, actually not a little, it got really bad. But I'm trying to clean it up without running water. I mean, I'm getting it. It's just, kind of being a little bit of a process. So I'm trying to get some charge onto my solar panel. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of sun, but it's just not enough to charge what I need to charge. So it's throwing still error 1. So I think what's going on is I'm just not getting enough sun to charge what I need to charge out of everything. I am I'm low on battery, but I really want to get things charged so I can have heat tonight. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not, because right now, I don't know if you can see that, I'm only getting 6 watts and at basically 40%. That won't be enough to keep me warm tonight. So I'm hoping if we can get a little break in the sky, which it looks like it might. I got some blue clouds kind of starting to pop up, as you can see. I can get a little bit of a charge on that panel, because they're calling for basically in the low teens, if not 0 degrees tonight. And I definitely want to have some heat. I got backup heaters, but I really don't want to use them if I don't have to. So we're gonna see if I can try to. This is a good test for my diesel heater and my Jackery. That 300 is, I mean, it works for about a night, but it's just not enough. I need to probably get something. I was being a little cheap when I bought it, I admit it, because they're actually kind of expensive. I need to probably look like at least like a thousand. I can probably get what I need for a 1 night trip, possibly 2 nights if I'm running depending how much I run the heater. But no, kind of plans changed on this one. Being a little too minimalist is kind of causing me to change my plans. So I'm gonna kind of write it out a little bit more. Anyways, well, I'm trying to get my camper to charge and charge those batteries. I'm just gonna go walk up this hill for a little bit, look at a little better view of the lake. Every time I come here, I can never get it because someone's always here. This is the first time I've been able to get this spot in probably my entire life. So I'm gonna take it as a win. So we just plugged in our power supply into uh, into my vehicle. It's getting a lot more watts, so we are getting 90 watts versus like 10. So I'm gonna just kind of let it run off of the Forerunner for a little bit, see if I can get my charge. I really need 100% tonight because I know, I'm gonna wake up to basically 4 to 8 degrees is what they're calling for temperature. So I, I'm not gonna go put myself in danger for something that when it gets that cold, I'm not gonna go put myself in, danger of freezing to death. I've camped in 15-degree weather in a tent, but I still had a little bit of heat. And don't get me wrong, I got good sleeping bags. I mean, but it doesn't change the fact that it's cold and it's going to get, and then the wind isn't going to make it any easier. So we're going to let that charge for a little bit. I'm going to give it maybe like I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, see where I'm at. If I can't get a good enough charge on there, I may just have to kind of call this trip, head back home, and truth matter is, and this is kind of crazy, where I'm at currently, they're calling for maybe a light dusting of snow, if that. Um, so, but back at home, they're calling for, I can probably maybe see an inch or two. I only have that little Jackery 300. That thing works good for about 1 night. That's about all you're going to get. I'm trying to do 2 nights out here, and I'm not getting it. There's just not enough juice there. So I need to look at maybe like I know they got like a 600, but you know what? Truth matter is if I was going to do it, I would probably look at maybe like 100, or not 100, 1,000 watt solar or a power station. That way I know I can get 1 night no problem. I can get a little bit throughout the day, and I can get another night as well. I feel pretty confident that would keep me warm for 2 nights. 2 nights, 2 days basically. Like I say, I've done this little Jackery off of Just one night, I'd started around 7 o'clock, run it for a couple hours. It keeps me pretty warm throughout the night, and then usually when 3 o'clock hits, when starts getting cold, I run it until basically I get up till about 7. So I've never had issues. It doesn't burn, the heater's fine. I just don't have the power station to go run it, and then I'm not getting a good charge off the power because if you look behind me, it's just cloudy. I'm not getting a good charge. So a little bit of lesson learned. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still making mistakes of, I have no solar. I can't charge anything. So uh, I'm relying on the Forerunner, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do all this off of the camper, but I really would like to try to have one more night out here in some really cold weather and see how this diesel heater does, see how the trailer does, see how I do, test myself. But we're just going to kind of play it by ear at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and call this trip. The wind's picking up pretty good. I'm actually getting cold, and I just really don't want to have the Forerunner running and charging my battery for the next probably 2-3 hours. Um, and like I say, it's going to get cold enough tonight where I really am going to take safety first and not just make some YouTube video to, hope I want to survive to see tomorrow, put it that way. But I am going to call it. Like I say, the wind is picking up pretty good and it is getting fairly cold. But we are going to make some adjustments to the trailer, or not to the trailer. We're going to make some adjustments to the diesel heater. I got a bad leak. I don't know what's going on there, so I'm going to try to address that and hopefully get that fixed before the next trip. My new hose was laying on the exhaust and I got a little bit of a hole, so I got to address that. So I got some things I need to fix and get myself better prepared for my next winter trip out. I think I'm going to look at getting a bigger power station, which I think will help quite a bit to keep me a little bit more warm. I mean, that 300 is just not enough.